Picture this, you pour all your effort into a single YouTube video, everything that you have. You finally edit it, you post it, and then you check your analytics later and you realize that that video got 0 views or 1 view and nobody watches it, nobody comments it, nothing is working. There's nothing remotely that's a success on it, even though you put all your effort into that video. Does this sound familiar? Well, it sure does for me, because some of my videos do the exact same thing. When I first posted my very first video, it got 1 view, and when I posted my second video, it got no views at all. Now they do have a little bit more views. But here's the thing. Do you ever watch a video from somebody that's your favorite creator? You see their video pop up on your feed, on your YouTube homepage, and you instantly click on it. I know that I do. When I watch some of the creators that I follow, that's exactly what I do. When there's a video that pops up, I will click on that video and watch that video until the end. But what if it's a video that's somebody that you've never ever heard of? You see a title and a thumbnail that could be appealing somewhat, but you've never heard of them. Maybe you'll hesitate for a second, but most likely you will never ever click on it. And that's exactly what happens when you're a smaller creator. For example, for me, I don't have a bunch of subscribers on my channel. And for you, it might be the same. When you have 1 or 2 subscribers, or if you have 100 subscribers, people are most likely not going to click on it, apart from maybe those 100 subscribers, but realistically, not all of them are going to watch it. So it ends up being a video that doesn't get watched a lot because people aren't familiar with you and they just don't know you. You're nowhere to be seen. You don't pop up on people's homepage instantly because you don't have that following and you don't have the tribe of people that just want to know more from you. So how do you actually solve that problem? Well, the problem comes in different ways. One way that you can solve it is just to continue posting. And that's something that's just so important and so undervalued, because when you see that, you kind of get depressed. I know that when my videos flop and, I have one after the other that flops, I don't like it and I don't want to post anymore, or even though I do. And I think that that's something that's insanely valuable, because if you post, I heard about this really famous YouTuber, like a really famous, and he was posting since he was even 11 years old and he's 25 now. So that's a very long time to be posting a video every single week. And that just has success after a while, because you'll get one person that kind of likes your content and then they'll see a second video of you and a third video of you and a fourth. And after a while, he'll become one of your tribe. And even though your tribe might be 2 people or 3 or 5 or 10, after a while, it will build up over time, because people don't, fall in love with your content after 1 or 2 videos. They'll fall in love after maybe your second video, but most likely it will be after watching 10 videos or more. So that's one of the ways to just get out of the rut, is just take the patience to keep on posting. Now, another way to do this, and you have to do both of these, is to just kind of improve your content. You see, some video titles are not just not good, or just don't work for your channel. They might work for other people's channels, but they don't work for you. For example, for me, I posted a video a while back, and I can't remember what it was titled, but it was doing amazing for that one content creator. And I thought, I'll just do the same title and let's see what happens. So I had a thumbnail that was somewhat close and I had the exact same title. And his video got, hundreds of thousands of views. He was a bigger creator, by the way. So I thought, okay, he's a bigger creator, but I'm going to get some views with that because it's obviously working. But it just didn't resonate with you, the audience, and people didn't watch that video. So there's two ways to look at this. One way, I'm not good enough, or second, maybe it just doesn't resonate for some sort of reason. Maybe it's people's age group, but I'm just not going to create that type of content or thumbnail or title or whatever in the future. That's if people don't click on it. But maybe people do click on it and they don't watch the video. In that case, it's a bit different because the title and the thumbnail are somewhat good if people clicked on it, but the first part of the video is bad, the intro. And there's tons of data on YouTube to do your research on and find out what you can or what's good and what's not good on your channel. And it all depends on your channel. You do need to get inspired by some creators that are creating good videos or, that get views more than they usually get. But you also need to do your research on your own channels. When you've posted 5 videos or 10 videos or 100 videos, or look at what works and what doesn't work. Some videos are just going to perform better and just start to improve, the worst part of your video, whether that's the title, the thumbnail, etc. And by the way, a pretty thumbnail is not going to get the clicks. There's tons of people on Fiverr that will offer for you to pay them to do a thumbnail, but most likely they don't even know how to get the click. So the thumbnail is going to come back and be all perfect and everything is wonderful on the thumbnail, but people won't click on it because they don't know how to make a good thumbnail. On the other hand, there's some people that do thumbnails that look extremely bad, but they have something that gets people interested, that they get the click, and that's what works. And that's why you see some videos that are super raw, and people are super, are clicking on it and watching the whole video because they have a good thumbnail. And it's not a pretty thumbnail, it's just a good one. And that's why my thumbnails aren't particularly good, and people sometimes click on it, sometimes not, but I'm learning as I go. I'm still a small channel. And you have to also keep in mind that some videos are going to perform better than others. That's just a fact. My channel blew up and then crashed. In fact, I made a video that you can check out here to explain exactly what happened with that video, with my channel. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.